Kendrick never said last name ever, first name greatest. Like a sprained ankle, boy, I ain't nothing to play with.
Water. Water, water, water. It can be very dangerous for people who for some reason don't know how to do the natural function and fucking swim in it. But for these people who either don't know how to or physically cannot, there's a person there to help protect them from getting overtaken by the water at all public pools in the United States of Israel's America. That would be a lifeguard. But lifeguards actually don't do a goddamn thing. For 4 years of my life, I was a lifeguard at 3 pools in my city, which was doing too much. But the bag was being chased, and then it got caught. So maybe it wasn't too much. But boom. Before I go off on a tangent, in order... fuck that, nigga! Fuck a tangent, nigga! In order for someone to become a lifeguard, they must first need to take a class which consists of a pre-test in order to even get in the class. Then the class itself, and after all that, a final test. The pre-test shit, I don't know, man. You had to swim very long without stopping, then tread water with your hands above your head for 3 or so minutes without stopping, and then the brick test. The brick test, my beloved. Where someone drop a brick deep down in the deep end, all the way in the back corner. And you had to get it. You gotta bring it back all in under a certain amount of time. But shit, me, I set a pool record the first time I even tried. But shit, I don't know how fucking far it was, cause that shit was 5 fucking years ago. But shit, nigga, all I know is that shit, I'm a record holder. The class portion of the class was actually pretty good though. My first go around, you took it in person, and my teacher was not only cool but good at his damn job. You could tell he cared not only about getting kids to pass the class, but cared about making good lifeguards so that the pools were safer around him. I actually learned, unlike my other fucking class, where we did jack shit, and I ain't even have to take a test. But shit, my nigga, it was easy. Just, I was there with niggas who I knew was letting niggas die. You feel me? The final exam consisted of a 100-question paper portion and then a physical exam, which I don't remember what it was completely. Woo! But I knew the scariest part was getting a passive person from the bottom of the deep end, putting them on a backboard, yada yada, save their ass, which was scary as fuck, because I had to do it twice since I had 2 partners. Technically, but honestly, I would have taken 4 partners back to back to back to back if it meant that none of them were over 300 pounds. Because for some reason, I had a goddamn not David fucking Goliath built 7 foot over 400 nigga as a partner. Except it wasn't fat. No, it was muscle, bro. This nigga was solid. And you know what muscle do? It sink. Fat float. Muscle sink. Oh my god, nigga, it stink. This nigga was so hard to save every day because he was denser than a barrel of dirt. And as soon as he would hit the water, he would just sink to the bottom. Mind you, we had a dive pool that we practiced in, my nigga, 30 feet deep. I had to go all the way up down there just to get this big body Benz. Remember, I used to be dusty built ass nigga out the fucking water. But my other partner was pretty chill. It was some girl that shit I thought was cool till she started playing with my chest hair. Shit, then I thought she was hot too. But other than that, she was the shittiest fucking person to practice with, because she would go underwater for a split second and then not even wait for you to come save her. Like, nigga, we all gotta do it. I'm not just gonna let you fucking die. But she was constantly scared, and I think it might have been low-key because she was acid saving people when she first began the class. But she got better at that. I only wish that she also got better at being a victim instead of elbowing the fuck out of my nose as I'm trying to get her black ass out the water. But I guess we're not supposed to swim anyways, which is kind of weird, because other than that one guy, my whole class was black, he ain't the teacher. But once I actually got a lifeguarding job, I never saw a black lifeguard again until I did. But shit, whatever, man. I worked in my city, which is a smaller city in Ohio called Lancaster, which is not only a sundown town, but a fucking sundown city. And none of these white people wanted to listen to a black lifeguard. I would see so many people just say, yes, man, yes, sir, to the other lifeguards. But as soon as I say something, they trying to fight me as if I destroyed their whole bloodline. Like, nigga, all I said was walk. I got used to it though after like my first week, cause shit, that's all it took for me to not take lifeguarding serious, which I know sound terrible, but bear with me here. My first day, first shift, first hour, one of the managers who also happened to be my big cousin decided to mess with me by telling me to blow the whistle for break 30 minutes early though. And for anyone who don't know what the break whistle is at a pool, it just means that all the kids get out because it's adult time. Which meant that the kids was mad at me for blowing them out too early. And now their parents mad at me because their kids won't stop bitching. But he wouldn't let me blow them back in. Just hit me with a tough luck, buddy. And a pat on the fucking shoulder. We've been beefing since, man. His wedding was just the other day and I still ain't go. Cause fuck him. Other than him though, my first season lifeguarding was filled with some actually interesting characters, which were mostly girls. But let's just get to the boys out the way. We had a nigga who false claimed Mexican that only worked here cause his girl. And then we had another dude who made country music that was the worst fucking thing I've ever heard. And then we had some cool guys. There was a guy who wanted the same hat as me, which had been up to the pool for years apparently. But he ended up letting me have it. Shout out to him. Then we had one who would take me to work a lot, which was amazing because I didn't have to walk. But it was even cooler because he drove a fucking Hulk machine. And then the other was black. So like, you feel me? You feel me? You feel me? But I also had known that black kid for a while, so it was pretty nice to have some more color on the premises on top of that. But the girls, man, they was worse than the guys. There was these two that were, shit, I think in their 20s, they kept trying to groom me, and it was always weird as fuck. But then it got worse because the guys that was there, who was their ages, all got jealous of me, even though I wanted no part of these old-ass women who kept telling me to give them babies at my ripe age of 15. But them niggas ain't care. They was still mad. And one of the girls, it even got worse because I found out that my old head that I used to go to the gym with was her boyfriend. But he told me about her on the day he was breaking up with her. So I ain't have to have that awkward ass conversation with her. Thank God. There was another two girls that was at least around my age that was feeling me. And they weren't actually some registered offenders. Although one might have should have been. But they was nice. Except the one who should have been. Because she was a girl whose boyfriend came to work at the pool for her, and they were still together. So we'd be at work together, like all of us, me, her mans, and he would want to kill me each time because she'd be all up on me and not him. Like, there was a time where, and to this day, I have no clue what the fuck possessed her to do this, but she started digging her nails into my back, talking about something, that's how we gonna do it when we fucking. Like, I ain't trying to fuck you. And her boyfriend was right there. But shit, maybe he had a cuck fetish. I don't know, because he still stayed with her even after the time she pulled up into work in his car. They both walk in, and the first thing she did was ask me if I want to see her do nipple ring. And you would have thought I was curvy, not straight, the way that I said no so fast. But I just couldn't do it to that man, bro. It hurt to watch. It was hard to see. I just wanted it to end. Other than that, though, my first season went by without a problem until my last day when a lady who'd been hella racist to me the whole summer told me to shut the fuck up. And I said, why? Because I'm black? And I said it a little loud, you know what I mean? So loud that like a kid came from out the street that I worked with. He came back inside. Then he ran up on me to see what the beef was, and it all went downhill from there, you know what I mean? She started screaming and beefing. Then wasn't trying to leave, but was trying to leave. Then they forced me to apologize, but I couldn't even get it out because she told me I'm the reason her daughter wanted to put herself to an eternal sleep. Which if I had $1 for every time a lady at the pool told me that, I had two. Which ain't even enough for a gallon of gas anymore. My second at the summer, my second summer at the pool, my second summer at the pool really ain't had much of anything. It was kind of just a breeze. But then my third season, woo, how the third time is a charm. Off rip ski, we had to ban 2 people from the pools. And I was there for one of them. It was just this hoe trying to get her 5-pound skin tone chicken bone looking ass husband to fight a goddamn Viking of a cop. Because for some reason, she wanted the cop's whole family to race because his daughter splashed her while she jumped in the pool. Like, fuck you thought was going to happen. You at a pool. But bro, she went off on me because I could barely hold in my laugh when she was trying to explain herself. While we waiting on the cops to come and get her ass. Because she wouldn't leave. Dog, I was losing my shit. This bitch was insane. But not as insane as the girl we had that same year going around hunting down one of the girls that I worked with. But this tweaker lady, She actually had a knife, and she wanted her gone off the face of the earth. So we had to ban her too. And then other than that, the only drama at the pool my third year was, shit. I'm so disappointed in myself, but I broke the golden rule. Never, date a coworker, and she was a snow bunny too. God damn! I'm sick to my stomach just thinking about it. I wish I never did this shit, but the mind control got me, man. It got me good. I had just broke up with my girl. I was weak. I lost my light skin, and now I had a snow bunny pressing up on me. The worst part was the same dude that worked here with his girl, that was his sister. And this nigga set me up because he invited me over, and then once I get through his crib, for some reason he's not there. And it's just the snow bunny waiting on me. It was over. I didn't stand a chance. But that night in particular, we didn't do anything. We just talked. It was our first time hanging outside of work. But niggas found out some fucking how, because for some reason, everybody and their mama know who the fuck I am. And I can't go anywhere. Next morning, she had work, and she called me all pissed because the moment she walked in the door, not even fully through the frame, this other girl we worked with said, "How was the dick last night?" And started pressing her because she wanted to try it too. Which that girl who waited at the door not only has been begging me for 7 fucking years to this day to knock her shit down, but once my girl told her we didn't fuck, she decided to tell everybody that we worked with that we was bumping and grinding just out of spite. Which just fucking ruined the rest of the year until people forgot about it, because one night while it was me, the Treesh, and the usual NPC, the NPC ran over to me crying because the Treesh had just told her that she just fucked the NPC's man the night before at a party. And that made the rest of the year so much worse. Because now everybody's saying that everybody fucking everybody. And the Treesh had a boyfriend too who was also there that night. Even though he didn't work with us, he just followed her like a fucking puppy. Pussy whipped ass nigga. And then the same week, some dude who'd been there for years got fired for harassment, which took long enough because this dude used to fantasize about my girlfriends in front of me at work all day, which was terrible because he was a manager. He didn't have shit to do all day, so he was just in my ear telling me about how he wanted whatever girl I was fucking with at the time. So I can't even imagine what he was talking to these girls like. Before season 3 was over, I got bumped up to manager, which was supposed to be good, except my 4th year was fucking atrocious, my nigga. So boom, now it's season 4, and I'm seasoned like a good burger. But this year just started off bad because all the new kids just fucking sucked at their jobs. And I knew I wasn't the best at the age, but god damn, these niggas were some fucking dweebs. Bro, when I tell you that they couldn't get shit done, I'm not exaggerating. They couldn't get a damn thing done. They were actually fucking useless. And as if I didn't do this before, instead of learning my lesson, I decided to get silly with a coworker again, which I actually had the same name of the last one, which was the 4th girl with that same name I done my thug dizzle with, because, man, I got it tight. But, yeah, this time it was worse, because this girl had strict parents, and I had strict parents, so we only saw each other at work, and then in the parking lot afterwards until like 3 in the morning every fucking day. But, yeah, no, I can't even lie, I was moving wicked. Shit, the only nigga that could talk sense into me was away at boot camp, so I had no one in my ear, bro. I was just lost in the lust, and it's not my fault. But yeah, bro, I got detained multiple times by cops to the point I lost count. My mom pulled up on us one time, and that same time her mother was on her way to pull up on us as well. So yeah, man, shit was a little silly, and what made it even sillier was when I found out she had a boyfriend the whole time. But can't be an evil light skin if I didn't know, you feel me? But other than that, my last year lifeguarding was only filled with beef. Beef with coworkers, people who would come to the pool. Nah, I mean, shit. Patron-wise, there was this wannabe regular that couldn't be regular because she tried to fight a little-ass kid on the first day in the pool, and she got banned. But she wouldn't leave, so then she got detained. Then she would always come back, and then would keep getting detained. And then there was this one dude who would try to fight me whenever he came in, but he was always too pussy to actually do something about it and stand on what he said. I then caught my young nigga sneaking in some alky while a cop was there and searching, so I helped them get it out. Whenever I would find a vape, I'd put it in the locker room and let the kids have at it. This one kid was being racist and the other kids wanted to beat his ass, so I told them if they took it outside to the DG down the street, shit, I wouldn't get them in trouble. And that kid came back busted like shit. Felt kind of bad, but hey, don't be racist to your orphaned brothers. But shit, man, I guess. There was this little badass kid who took a shit in the urinal, and I made him take it outside and show his mom when she came to pick him up. She gave him an ass whooping in the fucking parking lot. And then there was this one lady who hated my guts and told me I'm the reason kids off themselves, which was funny as shit because my homie was standing right there. And bro, my little nigga was also standing around watching it happen, and I could not keep a straight face. Mind you, she got this mad because her son started a fight and lost. How you mad that your son can't fight for shit, bitch? But she tried to tell me about what happened, and she was lying her ass off, and then I told her I saw it all, and then she gave up immediately and went on the attack. Coworker-wise, there was these two niggas I couldn't stand. Some fat nigga who couldn't stop harassing all the girls we worked with, and then some lanky nigga who wouldn't stop touching my fucking hair. And I actually went to school with this motherfucker. And the way I met him was because I was in a locker room waiting for a bus for a track meet, and he came up behind me, grabbed a handful of my hair, and I snapped back and punched his ass into a locker. The next time he talked to me was at work, because he knew I couldn't just beat his ass. But one day, I went off on him. And these two girls that I also hated, because they would pour dirty bathroom water on me, grab used mops and wipe them on me, and oh my God, that's just the beginning of some of the shit they did. But one day, they started screaming at me while I was already mad because they was trying to get a reaction. And I failed the quick time event, bro. I really failed. I let the white women get me hook, line, and sinker. I ended up getting posted on my city's Facebook page and had some legal trouble, but yay, at least I was down at the fucking pool. To be honest, the only thing I missed was my little homies. I fuck with all the kids that usually people hated for no reason because it reminded me of me when I was their age. I'd been there, and I'd always wish someone would see my side, so I always made sure to let them know I seen theirs. I did some stupid things at the pool, you know what I mean? Football on the roof, soccer on the roof, jumping off the roof, climbing up the roof, jumping over the slide, burning things into the ground, making flamethrowers, lightsaber battles surrounded by flamethrowers. Shit, I mean, I took a case of drinks home after every shift, sometimes more than one. I used to encourage kids to do shit they shouldn't have done, like beating each other's fucking asses. And then, shit, one of my favorite memories, bro. I swam in a fucking thunderstorm while we were closed. And, like, saying this just makes me realize I was low-key a terrible employee, but shit, niggas still call me there to help handle shit now. So, I couldn't have been that bad.
I'm no longer fighting my demons, just trying to make money, be happy, good riddance. What in the fuck happened to become the snapping? Now some little weirdo, they speak like a hasp. I stare at the ceiling like 24/7. I stare in the mirror, this fucking depression. I hated high school, bro, I don't fuck with lessons, but when that life hit, bro, it's nothing but stressings. I'm no longer fighting my demons, just trying to make money, be happy, good riddance. What in the fuck happened to become the snapping? Now some little weirdo, they speak like a hasp. I stare at the ceiling like 24/7. I stare in the mirror, this fucking depression. I hated high school, bro, I don't fuck with lessons, but when that life hit, bro, it's nothing but stressings. I'm stressed out, but I got no time. Look at that bitch, goddamn, she's fine. Look at that bitch, goddamn, she's mine. I'm stressed out, but I got no time. I'm stressed out, but I got no time. Look at that bitch, goddamn, she's fine. Look at that bitch, goddamn, she's mine. I'm stressed out, but I got no time. Chilling with my dog, smoking on high laws. Wonder why I keep a bitch in my car log. Since I came up, it's been so hard to fall off. Niggas be biting us right like some knockoffs. You niggas give yourself chances, then fall off. You niggas get you some money, then top off. Just got the lamb and then I took the top off. Sick of this basic shit, I'm finna pop off.